my name is Julia and I work at the Pacific Road Museum of Natural History. I'm very excited to be here in my kitchen learning a little bit about dinosaurs with you today. So we're going to delve into what makes a dinosaur, what defining features they have, and we'll also talk a bit about herbivores and carnivores, or plant-eating and meat-eating dinosaurs. Dinosaurs ruled the land for over 140 million years. They evolved into many different shapes and sizes, depending on what they ate and what their needs were, as well as the environment around them. But there were certain things that made dinosaurs who they were, and we have them right here. Dinosaurs laid eggs. So, like chickens or snakes, dinosaurs had eggs. They did not give live birds. Unlike some other reptiles, though, dinosaurs had upright legs, kind of like ours. This allowed them to support their heavy weight, sometimes being multiple tons, and it also allowed them to be agile or quick, moving away from predators or maybe chasing prey. They did not have legs like other reptiles, like lizards, for example, that were splayed out. Lizards kind of walk around like this, side to side, and they aren't very fast. So dinosaurs were able to stick out in that way, and that was a thing that helped them survive. Dinosaurs also replaced their teeth. So we think of sharks replacing their teeth. Dinosaurs did it too, and fairly rapidly. This helped them be able to compete, as well as chew up the food that they ate, whether it was meat with lots of tendons, or maybe sticks and twigs. There were a few other things that made dinosaurs unique, and this usually happened to do with their skeletal structure. Dinosaurs had a hole in between their eye socket and their nostril, and they also had several other skeletal features that made them stand out. All right, so now that we have talked about what makes a dinosaur, we're going to delve a little bit deeper and split dinosaurs up into two groups: herbivorous dinosaurs and carnivorous dinosaurs. Most dinosaurs were herbivores or herbivorous, which means that they ate plant material such as leaves, twigs, and sticks. However, there were some that were carnivorous. These carnivores ate meat, whether it was hunted or scavenged. Now, we know most dinosaurs were herbivorous. They had flat teeth, which allowed them to better grind up the plant material as it went into their digestive tract, break it down a little bit more than they could if they had sharp teeth here, like carnivores had. If you think about these teeth, think about our human teeth. We have a mix of different kinds of teeth in there because we are omnivorous, which means we eat both meat and plants. So our front teeth here are the best for chewing into a good steak or some other kind of meat. And our molars back here are more like these flat teeth of an herbivore dinosaur. They grind up things like salad. So if you look at this jaw, this is a jaw of a triceratops, one of our favorite dinosaurs. It has short teeth that are fairly flat and blunt. They don't slice through things, they grind things up. And this breaks down the plant material, helps them out in the long run as it's quicker to digest, and they're able to go through a lot of plants. And remember, those replaceable teeth are helpful, as they'll always need to kind of stock up on more teeth as they live to be able to, keep eating and digesting. We do know that some herbivore dinosaurs had gastroliths. And gastroliths are rocks that they would actually eat, and those rocks would kind of live in their stomach and help them break down and grind up plant material. We know this because we found these stones in the stomachs of fossils. Some herbivores, like Brachiosaurus, had long necks. This allowed them to reach the tops of trees, but others were short, like Triceratops, and they kind of stayed down towards the ground, eating maybe bushes and other scrubs. So they foraged. They did not hunt. They instead went around, walked around, and foraged for different plants. They also needed defenses. Because they were not hunters, they needed other ways to protect themselves, against dinosaurs that were, such as the Tyrannosaurus rex. So the Triceratops is famous for having 3 horns, looks pretty vicious, and that way they'd be able to protect themselves against the carnivorous dinosaurs. Now let's learn a little bit more about those meat-eating dinosaurs. Alright, now let's talk about the lesser common of the 2 carnivorous dinosaurs. As I mentioned before, way more dinosaurs were herbivorous, but there were carnivorous dinosaurs out there that ate only meat. This could vary from lizards. They sometimes ate early mammals, which were a lot smaller than the mammals we have today. They also could have eaten the eggs of other dinosaurs and other dinosaurs themselves. Remember, we talked about the different defenses, such as horns, that other dinosaurs like Triceratops needed. This was to protect themselves against carnivorous dinosaurs. If you were a carnivorous dinosaur, you needed a strong jaw. This would help you out when you were hunting, maybe going after some prey. They also had sharp teeth. It could vary dinosaur to dinosaur, but usually they had serrated teeth with sharp ends, and that allowed them to really grasp their prey and to be able to digest it. So some ate living prey and hunted that, and others were scavengers. They also needed strong legs, especially those hunters out there, in order to grasp their prey and chase after it and really compete with other predators as well. And today, we often think, well, the dinosaurs, they're all gone, but they're not. We still have some dinosaur relatives alive today in other birds, such as chickens, parakeets, and I want to show you a dinosaur that lives in my very backyard before we go and compare the 2 different types of dinosaurs. Come follow me. Alright, so here I am in my backyard with my very own living dinosaur. She is Ladybird, and she is a beautiful chicken. Now looking at her, we see some of the features that we were talking about when it comes to dinosaurs. She does not have teeth, but she does have a serrated beak that helps her eat. She has an S-shaped neck, but the most important thing is she has these upright legs that we saw on the dinosaurs. And dinosaurs are actually the ancestors of modern-day chickens. Chickens are accepted by paleontologists as non-avian dinosaurs, and they're living amongst us today. So all the birds around you, you can look and see, those are dinosaur descendants. Alright, so taking what we learned about herbivores and carnivores, let's draw up a little Venn diagram. You may have printed out one of your own from our website, or make one on a piece of paper. And let's think about what are the similarities and differences between these 2 different types of dinosaurs. So let's start off with herbivores. I'll use my blue marker. So what are some things that only herbivores have and carnivores don't? Well, first I think about their teeth. Herbivores have those flat, blunt teeth, right? So I'm going to put flat teeth. So that's what they use to eat that plant material and grind it up. Maybe I'll put some have those gastrolith stones. So I'll put some have stones, or some use stones. Now they also, well, sometimes they have predators, right? Sometimes the carnivores want to eat these other dinosaurs. So they have defenses against the carnivores. I'll put down defenses. Maybe those horns, I'll put horns. Or some have armor. There's some that need a really thick skin to stay safe, so I'll put an armor. All right, and moving on to carnivores. What do they have that herbivores don't have? Well, going back to the teeth, I know that carnivores don't really have flat teeth. They have sharp teeth. So sharp teeth. Sometimes they're serrated, which means kind of like a knife, how it has those edges. Serrated. They also have those strong jaws, right, for being able to chew up that meat. Strong jaws. They don't have defenses as much because they're the ones that are hunting, being the predators, but they do have adaptations that help them hunt. So we can say hunting adaptations, or scavenging sometimes. Adaptations like strong legs. Once again, these sharp teeth can be one of those adaptations as well. Is there anything else? Well, I can't think of anything, but if you can, definitely fill that out on your own Venn diagram. Now, thinking about things that they both have in common, we can think back to the very beginning of the video when we were learning about all the similarities that dinosaurs have that make them dinosaurs. So I immediately think eggs. They lay eggs. Just like we saw my chicken out there, she lays eggs. So lays eggs. They also have those upright legs, right? They don't have those sprawly legs like a lizard. They have straight legs that help them stay upright. So I'll put upright legs. What else? Well, I do know that there's all those different things in their skeletal system that makes them a little different as well, right? So I'll put just skeleton, that does it, right? Oops. All right. Well, those are the basics, but you can add in anything that you find that makes these different dinosaurs different or similar. And I'm excited to hear maybe a little bit more about what you found on your own or things that you've learned about dinosaurs here at Science Saturday. All right, well, I had a great time talking about dinosaurs and learning a little bit more about dinosaurs. I hope you did too. Make sure to check out the other videos and never stop exploring and learning. All right, well, I'll see you next time.